Hey, hi, hello there. Welcome to another episode of An Anthropologist Watches Amberlynn Read 2024 edition. Very pale. I got a light for Christmas. I'm very excited about it. It's a reading light, but it's also very, very bright. So I figured I would use it in tandem with my other light, my actual ring light. I don't know. I'm very pale. So this is the first day of 2024. Hello, hi. How's everyone doing? How's your January? And for those of you who don't live on this side of the this side of the world, how's January the 2nd going for you? I don't know. I have a friend in the Philippines. She lives in the future. This is all I know. She's saying Happy New Year around noon. I was like, oh yeah, I forget. Anyway, this is Amber's very first video, which is my goals for 2024, a birthday surprise, and Target haul vlog. So, there you go. It's been out for about 6 hours as of right now. Yay. I've already watched it once. It's alright. I don't know. She's just kind of... I don't know. The shine of all of this is over now, unfortunately. Thanks, Mr. Snowflake. I blame you. But I do have her sped up. We're going to watch her at time and a quarter. And I think most importantly, we're going to focus on the games when she gets to it. And there was another part that I kind of wanted to talk a little bit about.
Hello, hello. Welcome to a new vlog. So today is my 33rd birthday. I'm 33, and that just seems like a really good number. Threes are very, very important in my family. So I just feel good.
I like how she had to think about it. 33rd. She's been telling us about her birthday for a while now. Sorry, there's crap on my computer. Go.
I feel good about the year coming up. So right now I'm wearing my hair like this.
Yeah, I know. She is really channeling, yep, glitter and laser vibes. This whole, for me anyway, I feel a lot of glitter and laser vibes coming off of her this entire episode, and that could just be because I'm watching more glitter and lasers right now. So we're gonna talk about the shoe thing.
We have some yellow hoops. I'm currently listening to a podcast.
It's very important we know that. It's very, very important that we know that. Amber listens to the H3H3 podcast, you guys, in case you didn't know. Just on the off chance that you didn't know or care.
I am one of their podcasts behind because I'm behind on other people's Vlogmas. Vlogmas is over for most people. Some people go to just day 25.
I wish the most pressing thing in my life was that I was behind on Vlogmas episodes. I wish that was the most pressing issue that I had to worry about day to day.
I'm still on people's day 8, so I'm just behind on all the YouTube. But today I'm wearing my rainbow striped dress, which I love so much. I'm just gonna be spending the day with my mom a little bit later, and then I think Saturday is when I'm really gonna celebrate my birthday. I'm not really sure what I want to get into, but I'll figure it out when the time comes. But already today, I've only been awake for a few hours, and I've gotten so many birthday wishes from you guys, so thank you so much. It's greatly appreciated. Okay guys, so I forgot to tell you guys this. As you guys know, I have been looking...
Why does she have her coat on inside?
Looking for the...
Why? Sorry, my finger's trigger happy, and I don't know why.
Third eyelash perfume, which just recently came out.
God, I've had eyelash number 1
since it came out. Eyelash number 2, my ex got me. And eyelash number...
Wait, so your ex bought you something that you didn't throw away. It's not even surprising, the things from her ex that she kept. We all know she's talking about wifey. Versus the things she threw away. Any of the Hogwarts stuff. Oddly enough, the Legos. But she she keeps the perfume. She keeps the jewelry. Well, there was a third thing she kept. Oh, the iPods. Those are from her ex as well. All of these things that she views as items of value. How to put this? The material goods upon which she places value are items that she believes express outwardly her wealth towards her audience. Things like the iPods, whether you actually consider them to be a flex or not, she really does. She really thinks those iPods are like the bee's knees, and everybody's super jealous of her because she has them. Same thing with this perfume. I don't know if she actually really does like Billie Eilish or not. I don't really care. But this, first off, she has this habit of collecting things. And secondly, you know, he sees some kind of value in these celebrity perfumes because she makes a huge deal about collecting them. And don't get me wrong, the bottles are cute. But are they that cute though? And a cute bottle does not make an expensive perfume that one would flex with. Actually, it seems like the fancier the perfume, the less likely it is to come in a remarkable bottle, kind of a thing. Anyway, thinking of like, what is that, Chanel number whatever? It just comes in like a square bottle that just says Chanel on it because it's Chanel. You know? I don't know.
Number 3. My mom got it for me for Christmas, and
I
I
mean,
forgot to show you guys.
is this the thing she had to order online because Ulta didn't have it?
This comes in this beautiful red box. I'm so freaking excited. You guys, what? They just keep getting more beautiful. Like that.
It's exactly the same as the other two. It's just red. Cool.
That is so stunning. Oh, smells so good. It has like a pepper smell. I don't really know. I'm bad at describing perfume. I'm not gonna lie to you. But this one,
just her facial expressions here, her very expressive arms during this whole segment. It's just so Anna. And I don't know if she's watching Anna. She might be, because Glitter and Lasers has kind of like really exploded in the girl world lately, just because she's really not been doing herself any favors. But so I wonder if because of that, Amber isn't A, watching reactors that are reacting to her, and B, actually watching her because she needs someone new to mimic.
is my favorite of the 3, hands down. I'm trying to like find the notes for you guys, so I'm like a professional like perfume trier tester honor person, but I'm not.
A parfum expert is referred to as a nose. There you have it. I can't even make a joke about that one. It's just too easy. You want to be a nose.
So I can't find the notes, but this one's more, it's giving a little bit more masculine compared to the other 3. Like the first one, in my opinion, very vanilla-like. The second one is kind of like you're a hippie, but you're also a grandma. I love all 3 of them, obviously.
So it smells like patchouli and dried roses? Okay.
Oh my god, my collection. And when there's a 4th one, Tote's gonna have it. I think her 4th one should be like a deep blue color. That's just,
they're literally exactly the same. It's like a Jean-Paul Gaultier thing. It's, at least he changes the clothing on them.
my opinion. We'll see.
Next day.
Hey guys, it's the next day. I'm addicted to the Sonic Diet cherry limeade situation. I mean, on the website it says it's diet. It doesn't taste very diet. This is the 3rd time I've got it in like a week. I've gotten a medium 2 other times, but this time I said your girl's getting a large because I am so addicted. So good. And I literally,
it's funny to me that she is unironically saying this as if it's funny. It's like a quirky thing. I'm so addicted. It's like, it's inconsequential to her that she is legitimately addicted to these. This is not the first time we've seen her drink these. She drinks these Sonics. She drank them all through Kentucky. She probably drank them in wherever the hell her and Destiny lived. I'm willing to bet as long as there's been Sonic and they've had these cherry lime slushies, she's been drinking them. And I drink them myself when I go to Sonic. I do like them. I'm a big fan of a cherry limeade, but I'm not going to spend $15 on a drink. So, and I mean, I don't even buy alcohol, so that tells you how cheap I am about my drinks. But this just the nonchalance, the way that she says it. She's just like, I'm so addicted. I've ordered this like 3 times this week, but this time I decided I was gonna get a large. It's not funny. You know, it's not funny watching you do this. It's not funny watching you drink these drinks. I mean, you're not sticking it to anybody. You're not showing the haters or anything. I don't know what she thinks she's doing here. Or maybe she thinks she's part of Water Talk doing this and that she's like, this is her dipping her toe into Water Talk or something. I don't know. But we also get like a fridge tour here in a second because she has nothing else to drink. So she's got to order these. She couldn't possibly order actual water from the grocery store. Or her super special blue Gatorade, which is the only other thing she can drink, apparently.
Literally have nothing to drink. I have nothing.
Yeah.
You guys think I'm
sure.
kidding? Let's look.
Are you guys? You have a tap. I'm almost positive you have a sink in at least 2 rooms of this house. I'm pretty sure if you were to turn said tap on, this kind of clear stuff that has like a very moist texture will come out, and you can put a glass underneath it in which to catch some of it, and then later, or even right then, you can tip said glass into your mouth. Pretty sure that will quench your thirst better than any of these drinks that you're ordering. But, you know, if you want a full water tutorial, I highly recommend checking out Kicking Geese's channel. She's got at least 2 water tutorials. I believe she pronounces it water, but either way, it's the same liquid.
You guys ready for a fridge tour?
Yay.
You're about to be shocked.
Dude, we've been in your fridge so many times. This is like going home.
Oh, I have 1 buzz ball. That's literally it. That's my fridge. We have some.
Why do you keep your packages of tuna in the fridge? That makes no sense. They're shelf stable. So is the buzzball, probably.
Tuna, some eggs, some butter, some mustard, some mayonnaise, sriracha, olives, whatever else it may be. And then here in the freezer, we have like an English muffin type deal, some meatballs, some like cauliflower tots, salmon, like nothing really. So I really need to go grocery.
So Amber has lived in this apartment now since October. It is officially 2024, or it will be. Her birthday's in December, so either way, it doesn't matter. She's been in there since October. We've been inside her fridge on multiple occasions. This is nothing new. We've been inside the freezer a few times as well. I have yet to see any amount of food that could last longer than a day or 2, and I've yet to see anything resembling complete meals, like, you know, a side dish and a main dish kind of a situation type deal. So that, and Amber has not lost weight. I'm sure she's going to tell us when she finally gets around to weighing herself that she has, but I'm pretty sure we're not going to get a weigh-in until she can tell us that she's lost, either she's lost weight or she's back down to where she was last time she weighed herself. So, anyway, which would be the low 500s. So, she's not cooking at home, and even when she is, it's air fryer stuff, quick foods, that kind of a thing, which tend to be higher calorically because they're all super processed. I mean, maybe the salmon's not, maybe the tuna in the package isn't, but, you know, those English muffin things and the tater tots and all that shit, that's just hyper processed foods. It's just garbage. And so even when she is cooking at home, she's eating trash. She's not losing weight. I know she goes out with her mom to eat on a few occasions because she's taken us with her. So that means every other time she's eating, which she's eating at least twice a day, probably more, she's ordering takeout. Because she has nothing else to eat. I've seen bachelors with more food in their fridge than that. No offense to y'all bachelors, but boy, my partner's refrigerator when we first got together, I didn't think that was a real thing. Like, I thought it was just kind of a joke. It's not. Anyway, so my point is the amount of fast food that she must be ordering is insane. Like, how much money, not that she doesn't have the money, it's just, it's like Amber with her takeout and Anna with her hauls. They just have so much disposable income that they don't even bat an eye at it. It's just, they just spend it. And I mean, that's great and all because, I mean, don't we all wish we lived in a world where we didn't have to think about the price of things? We just bought it because we wanted it, kind of a situation. But just the amount of money and the amount of takeout that she has to eat and spend in order to maintain her weight and gain is just, it's beyond my ability to do math in my head for, is my point. Nope. Had an alarm going off, sorry.
Grocery shopping, which will be happening soon. I'm
Sure.
gonna give it a few days. I've been literally just like ordering most of my food. I'll order about 1 to 2 times a day. I know it's not good. I know. I've known this. But come 2024,
I've known this, and I literally could not give a flying F. Cool, thanks. Good to know it's on your mind. I guess, yeah, no, I just...
January 1st, I'm getting back on track.
Okay, so this is pre-New Year's.
So I kind of actually wanted to talk a little bit about like my goals for 2024. I have a lot of like personal ones that I'm not going to share online, obviously.
So you don't actually have any personal goals. Go on.
But I have those written in my journal for sure. But there are some that I would like to share with you guys. So the first one, I'm actually going to try my freaking damnedest starting January 1st to upload every other day again. That is
I think she thinks she's going to try, but I think she's already decided that she's going to fail. Kind of one of those things. I think she thinks she will fail at this goal, but she does think she wants to do the goal. Does that make sense? You know how sometimes you set yourself, you're like, I don't know, like with weight loss. I'm going to lose 10 pounds this month. Maybe. Kind of a situation. I don't know. I think people were following me there.
It's ultimately my favorite YouTube schedule. I love it. So yeah, January 1st, and then January 3rd, and then January 5th, so on and so forth. So I'm also going to weigh in.
Oh, dang it. If she really does stick to an every other day, crap. All right, we can do this. We can do this. You were doing this before. I can do it again. Challenge accepted, Amberlynn.
Every single day in 2024. I know a lot of people are like rolling their eyes, which is totally fine. But for me, when I'm weighing myself frequently, I'm paying more attention to my weight and the things I'm eating. And that means I'm carrying more about what the scale says. I'm caring more about my health, etc. The last few
Her weighing herself, whatever. She says this every time she starts a new health journey. I'm gonna weigh myself every day. And then we might get a week, maybe 2 weeks of her actually weighing herself. If she chooses to share it. I don't care. Your weight fluctuates so much during a week. Like, I don't see a point to, I get why you would want to watch the scale, because I do this thing where I go and there's a scale at the gym, and I like to get on the scale before I go work out, and then I like to get on the scale after I'm done working out, because it amuses me. Usually I'll gain like a pound from working out. I know it's all water, but it just is funny to me. Anyway, and I know it's going to happen, so I'm not like freaking out over the fact that I gain weight while I'm working out. It's not one of those things. But I don't count that as my like tracking weight, you know what I mean? I might track my weight once a month, maybe. I keep an eye on it because the scale's there, but I don't write it down or anything like that. You know what I mean? But with her, she doesn't, it's not only that she tracks her weight moment to moment, but she tracks the point whatever. Like I don't. I stop at the solid number. Even if it's like 0.9, it's still like whatever it is. I don't care what the point is, unless I'm weighing my cats. That's a whole other thing. For Amber, if she loses like 0.01 or 0.1, are those ounces from a pound, she counts that. And so she gets really excited when she loses like 1 ounce, but then she gets really depressed when she gains the ounce back. And it's like, just go for the whole pound, man. Don't worry about it. But I know we've told her this forever, and she's been told this by professionals, and she's been told this by doctors, and she's even mentioned it to herself a few times, and she's not going to do it. I don't know why she's addicted to that number, but she really is. And weighing herself every day has never worked. Ever. But it's kind of like Weight Watchers. We keep going back to it.
Few months I've only stepped on the scale a few times, and that just really goes to show like my mental headspace towards like weight loss and stuff like that. So I really want to make a point to weigh myself every single day, and my goal is to share my daily weigh-ins with you guys.
Yay.
Yes, 365 of them.
No.
Unless 2024 is a leap year. Is it?
Yes. Every 4 years. That's how
Well, to answer your question, yes. Yes, it is. I must have known that because why would I have said that? I think I just knew that subconsciously. So another goal is I'm going to be
I'm leaving it alone. Letting it go. Let it go. Let it go.
getting a therapist. I'm hoping to do that in January. If not
Cool.
January, February, but it needs to happen.
I'm gonna do that in January or maybe February. March will be good, but May's only got 3 letters in it. That might be a good month too. April's springtime.
And it needs to happen soon. Another goal I have is to work on my poetry book. So I really, really want to publish a poetry book for you guys. I know that's wild. I know that's crazy. Actually, already started working on it.
If she publishes a poetry book, I'm not reading it. I don't care. There's nothing any of you can say or do or offer me to make me do that. I hate poetry. Absolutely hate it. I don't care who you are. And I'm definitely not reading her poetry. Reading Rain and Petals Eavesdrop, or whatever the hell the name of that stupid poem was enough for me, and I'm not doing it again.
It's a lot of hard work because I notice it like bubbling up a lot of different emotions. I have cried a lot because a lot of emotions go into my poetry. They all mean something to me. So it's been kind of hard, but it's something I really, really want to do and work on. So obviously,
I mean, there's a lot of teenagers who wish they published their high school poetry, and I'm so glad they didn't.
Another goal is my lifestyle change, which I will talk more about that in the new year. Another goal is I simply want to continue my daily journaling. I feel like journaling is really important to me. A lot of the times, like I'm feeling.
So if you're already doing it, then it's not really a goal because you're already doing it. Anyway.
Certain emotions, or I'm upset about something, and it's like I don't really understand like where's this coming from. But the minute I start journaling, I'm like, oh, we're getting answers. And then the last goal that I want to share with you guys is that I want to lose 100 pounds in 2024.
Man, if journaling blows her mind, wait till you see what happens when you start going to a therapist on a regular basis. Like, you're really gonna see some progress there. Do we believe she's going to get a therapist? Absolutely not. Do I believe she's going to tell us she has a therapist? Yeah, probably. She tried to do that for a long time there. I don't for a minute believe she's going to get a therapist. And even if she does, the first thing the therapist is going to do is either recommend her to someone who can prescribe, or they're going to try to prescribe because she'll go to the right kind of doctor. She'll go to not the right, but the guy who can prescribe stuff. And then she won't take the pills because Amber doesn't take pills. But yet she does like to continue to blame all of her issues on her mental health, which is also why she's not going to go to a therapist. If she goes to a therapist, she's going to have to start dealing with her mental health. And if she deals with her mental health, she won't have the excuse anymore. Ergo, we're not going to go to a therapist. Yeah, and losing 100 pounds. Sorry, she did say that. Let's keep going.
At least 100 pounds, but 100 is my goal. It's very doable. It's very possible. And if I do that, then it'll put me at like the lowest weight I've been in like, I don't know, almost a decade. I just feel like I've had enough time to kind of adjust living on my own. I've been very much using my adjustment period as an excuse to not like get on track. It's like
everything is an excuse for you to not get on track. Look, I know some people here are new. I know. Amber does this every 6 months, give or take. She has an epiphany. She decides to lose weight. She's been using whatever as an excuse. And then she starts a half-cocked idea of losing weight. And then she fails. And then she decides that she's not a weight loss channel anymore, you guys. And she doesn't want to share her journey with us anymore, you guys, because we're mean. Even though she's the one that stops. Like, nothing stops her. She stops herself. This time, she's not even going to have someone else to blame or to excuse her bad behavior to. Like, with Wifey, on more than one occasion, she basically blamed Wifey for why she was ordering takeout. Even though Wifey demonstrated she's more than capable of cooking, or at least she was. She's not there anymore. And how many times did she blame Becky for the fact that her diets failed? And I'm sure if I watch enough of the Mr. Snowflake stuff, she's going to blame Destiny for her diets not succeeding. And I know she blamed Crystal a few times for her diets not succeeding. So who is she going to blame now? Her mom? That's the only person she's got to blame at this point, because she's not going to take responsibility herself. Amber is always the victim. Amber is never the cause.
I can only use that excuse for so long. So I feel like now it's going to be time for me to focus more on my physical health, my mental health, just all the healthy things. And I feel like during this adjustment period, I have grown to love myself a lot. I care.
Yeah, I can tell that you have just self-loved yourself into ecstasy. Wow. Sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm leaving that in, though.
About myself more than I ever have, ever in my life.
Sure.
So it's like, let's do something about it. So those are some of my goals. I'm not going to really call them resolutions because that word is so overplayed. But if you want, you guys can always message me on Instagram. Let me know.
Yes, Amber, because you are the queen of not overplaying a phrase.
Some of your guys' goals, and we can all just support each other.
No, I'm good.
Hello, good morning. It is the next day. I'm actually going to my grandma's today. I'm not sure what else, but we're gonna be playing like some board games and just having a good time. It's kind of just like to celebrate my birthday, but I'm actually about to go get ready. So I'll see you guys when I'm done. Okay, so I am ready for the day.
I'm sorry, she just looks like Cyndi Lauper. She looks like she's an 80s girl. Is the 80s back? Am I missing it? Is that the thing, like, is on the TikToks, is the 80s back and I'm just not there anymore? I don't know. There are a lot of things that were okay about the 80s, but honestly, the fashion was not one of them.
You guys, I keep this open because I'm afraid like, the boogeyman is behind it, but I also don't like the way it looks when it's open. So it's like, sleep. I'm gonna close it now. Like, do you guys ever have that where it's like, is the boogeyman back there?
No.
Is Pennywise chilling back there?
No.
We don't know. Like, I'm gonna do a reenactment of a literal situation that happens more times than it should.
I don't care.
Gotta go pee. Oh my god, wait. What if...
Wait, what's the music from Psycho? Beat, 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 beat. Sorry. I'm kind of sorry.
You guys don't even know. It's the anxiety. So this is...
Dude, I have anxiety and I don't do that shit. But I don't live by myself either, so I don't know.
This is a simple outfit of the day. I'm wearing my Barbie cardigan.
Is that what that is?
Which I love. So I was on the Torrid.com and I was like, your girl has not shopped for Torrid in so long. And I saw the cutest Barbie sweater, but they didn't have my size. It was all sold out, which literally not surprised. So that sucks. But there are some other things that they have that I'm like, okay, your girl's gonna get that. Okay, so I want to show you the board games I'm actually bringing.
So, upcoming Torrid haul? I actually kind of like the Torrid hauls. I wish... No, I don't. Never mind. I do like the Torrid hauls. I think Torrid has cute clothes. I can't wear them anymore, but I think they're cute.
To my grandma's. Okay, so I'm bringing the voting game, which is one of my favorites. So you pull out a random card and it says things like, whose Google search history would you like to see the most? And then you hand the person the card. Yeah.
There's a theme to these games. I just want you guys to, like, absorb it before I point it out, because you probably already picked up on it.
Next one is, do you know me? It's pretty simple. It's like, can blank name 4 Kardashians? And then you choose yes or no.
I cannot.
Get points based off of that. Last but not least, I'm bringing, what the fuck? It is a foul-mouthed fucking game. So,
but I'm guessing it's another questions game. So all three of the games that she's picking out are question style games. Now I want everybody to move your brains back to the live streaming era when she and Becky were running out of things to talk about because their lives just weren't that interesting. And so Amber and Becky started playing these question style games on the lives, and I think they did a couple pre-recorded ones too. Amber loves questions that ask for her opinion or that allow her to demonstrate how smart she is, like naming 4 Kardashians. I don't know if that makes you smart, but I can't do it, so there you have it. I'm assuming this is also the same kind of a thing, only like swear words are involved because anyway. All 3 of these games that she's taking, they're all games that that allow you, the player, and the other players as well, to talk about yourselves. They're like icebreaker games. And I've noticed the games that she really likes the most, at least since the Becky era where I was paying attention, she loves asking questions. She loves being asked questions because she likes to feel like people are interested in her as a person. And then she likes to have that moment where she can just take the spotlight and shine And that's why she's never going to quit doing this, because it feeds that part of her ego that she needs that attention. She needs to be fed that attention. And this is why she does the Q&As like she does, and why she always is constantly doing some kind of Q&A somewhere. It is a bit of content farming because she doesn't really have a whole lot going on, but also it allows her to feel like she's important and that people want to know all these things about her. It's also why she avoids any of the questions that are like actually trying to hold her accountable, because she's not there for that. She doesn't want accountability. She wants people to be like, what's your favorite color? If you could be any animal, what would you be? Which vegetable would you want to be reincarnated as? Kind of a thing. That's the kind of stuff she wants to answer, the cute shit. She doesn't want to have to actually do the deep thinking and the deep explaining, because she's got a lot to explain. But yeah, I think it's interesting that the games she's taking over to her grandmother's house for game night are all interview style games, versus a competitive board game, Clue, or like a collaborative game. Trying to think of the one. I had it in my head. Call of Cthulhu, I think it is. Anyway, it's based off of Call of Cthulhu. There's so many other kinds of games that you could be playing. Sorry, Yahtzee. But Amber goes back on question games, interview style games, where she's going to have a moment to talk, or where people are going to have to, like with the first one she showed us, like people are going to have to give her a card because, I want to see Amber's Google feed. Dude, I don't want to see anybody's Google feed. Nobody. There is absolutely no one on this planet, including my partner, whose Google feed I want, whose Google history I want to look at. I don't like looking at my own. Anyway.
I feel like my grandma's really gonna enjoy these. I know my mom likes them because when she came to visit me in Kentucky when I had cancer and she stayed for the couple of months, I had a couple like get-togethers with friends and stuff, and where they all got to meet my mom, because I was like so happy that she was there, and I wanted her to meet my friends and stuff. So we would have like get-togethers and we would play these games, and my mom loved them. So
I'm trying to think of who these friends are.
I definitely recommend all of these.
Amber blowing.
Uh-oh. I didn't want to like spit on it.
Oh,
Oh my gosh! Wait, what? Oh my gosh!
I love those trick candles. I can love those things.
You're so cute, Amber.
Thank you.
Happy birthday. Yes, happy birthday. There's $33 in there.
Wait, but thank you. I don't want to pop it. So
I think this is cute. Amberlynn. I mean, I'm only laughing because I do this too. I think I have all this. Oh, no, never mind. I don't spell shit out on cakes anymore. Everything else is nice and even. Like, I don't know what happened here. It's always the last part. And then you're like, oh, crap. Now it's not like you can scrape it off and start over.
Down here, little bugger. So he's not hurting. That's right. Okay, you guys, cheers. We have to have a cheers.
Cheers.
got them balloons. I'm obsessed. Oh my gosh.
Aren't they cute?
They're cute. Peekaboo.
They're cute.
Y'all, look at these balloons that my mom got me. I thought this was
Stop saying y'all.
the sweetest thing. I've always wanted balloons with numbers. And
Are those... Okay. I feel like those balloons are my height. I feel like if I were to put the balloon at my foot and just kind of hold it up, I feel like myself and the balloon would be roughly the same height. That's just kind of like the vibe this is giving off. Because she's holding those at like waist level. I think she's holding them like down here. And they're like half her body. Which means it probably... If you ever wondered how tall I am, I'm about as tall as these balloons, apparently. At least that's what it looks like to me.
And she surprised me. She had no idea. Not only that, but it's like the best color ever. Like, what the heck? Oh, okay. Floating to the top. And then because I turned 33, she
They tend to do that.
put $33 in this clear balloon. I just think
cute,
that's the
actually.
cutest thing. But okay,
is
I did
cute.
just get home and we did go to Target. That's what that sunglasses clip was. I have trash I have to take out, so don't mind.
Okay. First off, no shit. And secondly, who does this? This is trash. It is on her counter. It's up on the counter. These are bags full of trash sitting on top of her stove. And I just had the realization that she probably does that because Twinkie will get into the trash. But there's nowhere else you could put that where the dog won't get it? Like, put it in the closet or something and close the door? Don't put trash on your counters. That's gross. Anyway.
I'm not. I live here. Yeah, my mom came up to me with the heart-shaped sunglasses. She was like, look at what I found. They're so cute. And I was like, Mom, you're never going to believe the one thing that
This story is total bullshit, by the way.
I have in my Amazon cart right now is literally those heart-shaped sunglasses. So she had me try them on. She was like, we should have matching ones. It was just a really cute moment that like we both were like picking the same sunglasses. I don't know. It's just a cute moment.
So with the sunglasses thing, you know, putting my actual hat back on. I don't know if anybody can think back to, I'm not saying you guys can't think back. I'm just saying, how many of us remember the beginning of the wifey era where they would go shopping and I don't know who was insisting that they buy the same stuff, but anytime Amber would go shopping with wifey, which was the only time she would go shopping, and they would buy dumb shit, Amber would buy one and wifey would buy one. And it was the same thing with the food. Like Amber would buy one kind of chips and in a flavor, and wifey would buy the other flavor of the same chip. And same thing with like some of the toys that they would buy, literal toys that they would buy. They would buy one or two of a specific toy, and then the other one would also buy those same kind of toys. And so I guess it's like a twinning thing. Amber's doing the same thing with her mom here. This is the first time no, this is the second time. Second time this has happened. If you don't count the Starbucks. And I kind of loosely count the Starbucks only because like Mama Lynn had apparently never had Starbies. And Amber wanted the new Starbies. And so Amber and Mama Lynn both got Starbies. So that was the first twinning moment. I'm not saying it's weird to go out with your friends or your significant other and both of you want the same thing, but like when you're partnered up, living together partnered up, you typically don't need to buy two of everything because you typically are going to share it. I mean, I understand if it's like a food item and you're both very into it, like Nutella. We have 2 jars of Nutella in this house because one of us likes to eat it by the spoonful and the other one likes to hoard it like a dragon. So we have 2 separate jars of Nutella. One that actually gets eaten and the other one that just kind of gets admired from a distance. I'm weird, I'm sorry. But, so I get that aspect. But it's so frequent. It's like with everything Amber would get. And if her and wifey didn't go out and buy the same thing, Amber would insist that wifey try half of whatever she's got. Like, especially, I think we saw this with like some chocolates or something. Amber was like, oh, it was the macaroons. Anyway, she would eat half and then she'd be like, oh, here, you try the other half. And wifey was like, no. And Amber would like insist until wifey tried it or until she left the room. Now we're doing it with Mama Lynn, you know, the Starbies. I forget what the second thing was. I made fun of it because I was like, oh my God. Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal. There we go. So they were twinning with the cereal and now they're twinning with the sunglasses. It's just getting more frequent. And it's something that I've noticed that she does. I don't know if she did it with Becky, but it's something that I noticed that she's done at least the last 2 times she's started a new era. Is this the Mama Lynn era? Is that what we're going to call this? Like, does the Mama Lynn era stop when Amber finally does get another girlfriend? You know, I don't know. I'm kind of skeptical she's going to get another girlfriend, to be perfectly honest with you.
Oh, Target, I got some dog food, cat food,
Yay.
and then I got this, it's like a monthly calendar where you just flip the
Is that what that is?
page. I figured I could use this for my daily weigh-ins, so I can have them like in physical form.
Hang on.
So I don't have any napkins, but I saw these really cute napkins and I had to get them. It's some cherries that are shaped like hearts. And then I got this red one, which is like lines and stripes.
Not gonna lie, I really like those. I don't buy paper I do not buy paper napkins like this, but I do think those are cute. If those were cloth napkins, I would have those in a heartbeat.
Hearts and cuteness. I just thought these were adorable. I got some Pine Sol so I can use my new mop. So I have been asked before, Amberlynn, what's your favorite smell? Pine Sol. And
Okay. Is that why you can't describe perfumes? Well, it doesn't smell like Pine Sol. All right, well, that narrows it down. Really? Sorry.
a little extra Vapor Rub. I don't know what it is, but those two smells, I could eat them. So
Fun story with the Vapor Rub. There's something my friend uses in the Philippines, and she just calls it white flour. Flour, like the flour, not like cooking flour. She just calls it white flour. Some of you may know what I'm talking about. I have no idea what this is. She's always talking about the white flour. I use the white flour. It's like, okay. She's like, I love the way it smells. I love the way it smells. And it's like, she's like, I use it when my nose is clogged up or when I'm having a headache or something. And I'm thinking it's some kind of like specific herbal rubby kind of a thing. You know, I'm thinking it's a very specific thing. She's in the Philippines. I'm like, so, okay. She brought a thing of white flour with her. And I was like, oh, I don't want it, but I want to see what it is and I want to smell it. I want to know what this thing is because I have no idea how to find this, how to buy it. This is a very long story. I'm sorry. Anyway, so she shows it to me and she hands it to me and it's Vicks Vapor Rub. It's not actually Vicks Vapor Rub, but it smells exactly like Vicks Vapor Rub. And I love that smell. Like, what is it about that smell that just like so many people really genuinely like the way it smells? And I just thought it was really weird in like a cool kind of a way that this thing that is absolutely not, it's not even the same consistency as Vicks Vapor Rub, but it smells exactly the same. And I was just like, okay, well now when she tells me, you know, she's using it for her headaches and she's using it when her nose is clogged up, it makes sense now. Now I know why. But, you know, yes, going back to the Vicks Vapor Rub story.
I got my friend, my very, very best friend in the whole world. I got
The new girlfriend.
them a Coastal Wind and Lavender candle.
Yay.
Personally, I think it smells really, really
I like the wood wicks, I'm not gonna lie. I like those better than the regular wicks. I like the crackle noise they make. I don't know if they're better for you. I don't really care.
really good. I got a 2024 planner and I
Yay.
love this planner so much. Like each one has like a goal section and then like a little collage on each month. And then like each month talks about something. So this one would be like Happy New Year and February is Black History Month. And then we have March, What's in the Stars, and April, Environmental Awareness, May, Prioritize Self-Care. Like the list goes on. I just thought this was
And on and on and on.
super unique. And there's just like questions every month to get you thinking and learning. So
I bet she does like this kind of thing because Amber likes workbooks. That's really what this boils down to. Amber likes a workbook. She likes something that she can look at, answer questions in, and progress through. Like, I like a good workbook too. I get let's see. I get these things. I get these things twice a month, one for the full moon, one for the new moon, and I mean, oh yeah, I forgot I was gonna make a, anyway. You can see that I did a lot with this one. Come on, you can do it. Anyway, you get like these little questions over here and space to fill them out and an explanation of things over here. So I get liking the workbook format. I wonder if Amber would benefit from like, I know they have cognitive therapy workbooks for non-therapy use, like not being used with your therapist, like you buy it and do it yourself. I wonder if she would benefit from something like that, but she probably will really like this. I doubt she finishes it. I doubt this makes it past January.
I love that. Last but not least, because I am a hoop girly and you can never have too many hoops, I got some silver hoops
Yes, you can.
and some gold hoops. So that is everything. That is my Target haul. You guys, I genuinely had such an amazing day today with my grandma, my mom, and my grandma's best friend was actually there as well. And it was just like a wonderful time. Like to be able to spend my birthday with my family is a whole other level of just like joy for me, especially when the whole day is literally filled with just laughter, like laughing so hard that it like hurts your stomach and like you can't even catch your breath. Like that just feels so good to me. So I hope that everyone
I'm gonna let that one go.
had a happy holiday, a happy New Year's Eve, and now it's the new year. I hope that everyone is successful in their goals this year, and I hope 2024 is great for everybody. And just every day, just remember to be a little bit kinder. And I just think the world would be a lot more.
Yeah. I hope you're all a little bit more bitter every day of 2024.
More peaceful. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next vlog. Bye.
Someone else she looks like, and it's like just oh, the lady who did the video defending her. Crap, I forgot her name. Jamie French. Yes? I think. Anyway. She looks like her right now. Anyway. Into the video. Amber's nonchalance with the soda pop. The sodies, if you will. She doesn't, there's a disconnect occurring there. Like, a very clear disconnect occurring there. Like, she unironically jokes about being addicted to it. And I don't think she actually thinks she's addicted to it. I think she just likes them, or thinks she just likes them. You will notice that we've heard nothing about vaping and or drinking except for that one buzzball in there that I think is the leftover buzzball from the last time she bought drinks. So I could be wrong though. God only knows. Noticing the lack of food, she did admit that she was ordering out 2 to 3 times a day. So there is that. But that does kind of confirm for people that she's gaining weight. I mean, a lot of people have been saying, oh, she looks bigger than she's ever looked. I don't think she does, but somebody in one of the chats did say her face is getting kind of round. It's been rounder, but it's getting back up there again. The twinning with her mom thing. I know it's only been a handful of times at this point, but I'm interested to see if it continues going forward because it is something that she did a lot of with Wifey. And I feel like she did it a few times with Becky, but I can't really pin down any times that she did it because Becky's taste and Becky's style were so different than hers. So, and Becky wasn't really like a connoisseur of anything except for like 90s cartoons. No offense, it wasn't obviously something Amber enjoyed. Oh, the question style, the interview and question style games that she played with her family. And linking that back to her constant Instagram Q&As. It's the same thing. It's just the game is providing the questions, and the game is not going to ask her questions like, why were you a dick to Casey? Kind of a thing. So the game is not going to hold her accountable to any of her incredibly bad behavior. It's just going to ask her cute little questions like, can you name 4 Kardashians? Sure. So that's kind of an interesting thing, like that ego fueling need to be interviewed and to be seen as somebody who's interesting, even though she does nothing interesting. Let's see, what else are we doing here? Well, if there was anything else, it's like left my head, and I'm sure I mentioned it during the video. So those are the things I want to keep an eye on going forward into 2024. She is starting a cycle. I'm sure the grocery haul will reflect that when we finally get around to it. I don't think we're going to get a weigh-in anytime soon. So, but she does typically start a cycle off with a weigh-in, and she is very good about, you know, if she's gained weight, she still puts it up there and she's like, oh, I gained weight. Because that allows her to have this like cathartic moment, her catharsis. I love that word, by the way. And she gets to do a mea culpa, and then she gets to do the whole like, but I'm not going to let that stop me. And so she gets to do that part. And she likes to do that part because she feels like she's inspirational at that moment. Maybe she is. I don't know. So that's something to look forward to. Are we really going to get an update? Are we really going to get a video every other day or every odd day? On the one hand, I mean, yeah, it'd be great for the channel, but also, like, that's a lot. So, I don't know. We started this channel like that, though. We're going to keep going. Because I do have other people I like reacting to as well. I am enjoying reacting to Anna right now just because it's kind of fun. But I guess if we're gonna do this, we're gonna do it right. So that's pretty much it. We are definitely going into, if not already in, a phase 1. And again, Amber is aware that we're aware of her cycle, and Amber even knows her own cycle at this point. Like, she calls the numbers out. I feel like it needs to be refined a little bit more because Amber's become aware of the cycle has shifted slightly. And that's the only reason why I feel like it needs to be redefined, is only because of that. She still has a cycle. I'm trying to think of anything else smarty I can say, but there really isn't anything else to say. I'm glad she had a good birthday. Mazel tov. I do think I'm at the same height as those damn balloons. It's terrifying to think, though, because there's no way those balloons are 5 feet tall. But they kind of looked it, though, didn't they? They're at least 3 feet. Anyway, if you have made it this far in the video, God bless. Go ahead and leave a, I don't know, just type out 33 down in the comments section, or put a birthday cake down in the comments section. Let me know what you guys think. I know there wasn't a whole lot going on here. I do think it's a little sus that there's absolutely no talk about drinking or vaping in this video, or her stupid gummies. So it just kind of adds to my belief that she's making a story up because she forgot, basically. She forgot to continue that storyline in this episode. So, yeah, go ahead and leave 33 or a birthday cake down in the comments section. Let me know what you guys think. And I think I've rambled enough at this point, so I will see everybody in the next one. Bye!